Hello, hello, hello. As you all saw the title, we're going to be playing the Stanley Parable today, and I low-key forgot about to make a thumbnail. So I'm going to make a thumbnail real quick. Hope y'all enjoy me making a thumbnail. It'll take like 5 seconds, don't worry. Let me paste it. Pasteth, I say. Bruh. I fucking hate fake PNGs, bruh. Alright, go back. Thumbnails, am I right? Computer, stock image. Alright, where's a good one? Maybe I have to download it properly, I don't know. Let's save image as ta-da! Computer. There we go. This is a story about a man named Stanley. I have like 20 minutes in the Stanley Parable. I got the ending where you follow his instructions and literally nothing else. I'm going to jump, bro. You have a friend or not? Fire, bro. Make them watch the stream. Torture them. Can I just like get a computer monitor? I don't want fucking premium, bro. Okay. Okay, here's one. Perfect. A stock image of man pointing at himself. Alright, where's a good one? Ooh, let's find something peak. See, this is exactly why you don't gotta use AI, by the way. This is taking me less than like 3 minutes. Where's a good image of someone pointing at themselves? Yep. Ooh, now this is fire, bro. Thumbnail of the century right here. Ooh, wait for it. Ooh. and then I just in like fucking Comic Sans. Let me pull up Comic Sans. Yes. I'm just gonna put, hi, I'm Stanley. Oh, see, this is a peak thumbnail. Hi, I'm Stanley. Incredible. Well, to Caden's friend, welcome to the stream. I hope you like it here. Now this thumbnail of the century right here. Let me screenshot this shit. I always forget to bind to screenshot. It's some shit like this. Oh, just press everything. Is it Alt Control Windows S something? I'm going to go insane. Was that it? I saw something load. Whatever. I'll just download it manually. Download PNG. Perfect. And now I can actually make this the thumbnail. Beautiful. He doesn't feel welcomed. Oh no, I'm sorry. What can I do to change? What am I shit? Oh, it's because of this. Hi, I'm Stanley. Bro, this thumbnail's so peak. Oh, like a... Beautiful. Alright, we have a good thumbnail now. Time to boot up the Stanley Parable. So yeah, I have like 20 minutes on this game. I barely remember anything about it. I wasn't gonna stream tonight because I'm tired, but I changed my mind. This is Stanley Parable. So yeah, we're streaming. Let's do with this, Stanley. This is the story about a man named Stanley. I'll fix the window in a sec once we actually load in. Okay, it did say that I can put my favorite time now, because I am, wait. Said that I could put my favorite time now, since I did it correctly last time. 4:20. Yes! It knew it! My favorite time of day, 4:20. Hello, digital. That's not the correct time. Yeah, I know, I love setting the time correctly. how accurate 420 is. Let's use another slider to find out. I fucking love this game, bro. I mean, it's pretty far off, but it's honestly... It's generally close. I'd say it's, like, slightly accurate. You know, can I just say, regardless of the accuracy of the clock, I'm having a great time adjusting these settings. I feel like I'm learning more about you and how you like things to be set. It's good to collect data. I wish we had more sliders, but we've gone through all the sliders. Yes, make me new sliders. Shouldn't be too hard. Let me whip a couple new ones up. Should be ready by next time you boot up the game. Oh my god. Alright, let me refix my full screen. Alright. It's time. The wait for two cities. This is the story of a man named Stanley. Ooh.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Oh, I should have put that as the time.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Ooh.
And Stanley was happy.
I am happy.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
No.
No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
He likes the Stanley Parable, so he's welcomed. Incredible.
Had this happened? This
complete isolation.
Something
I gotta memorize this shit, bro.
Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Bro, I can't move. I can't move. He said I can't move. 420. Oh, wait, I can type. Yes. Alright, okay, let's go.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I'm lagging. I'm lagging out!
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright, I feel like the best way to find the endings is through the achievements. So I'm gonna look for some achievements. 420 me. So funny. Can I look at my achievements, please? This is the story about a man named Stanley. Well, why is my FPS capped at 30? I don't want my FPS to be capped at 30, bro. Oh, I can't change it. Pasha. Extra high. No, not low. High. Ooh. Okay. Maybe it's in general. Yes, man. Okay. Can I see my achievements, please? Your achievements. Okay, I'll do this. The furry what is the furry number about? Let me seeth thine achievements. Let me seeth, I say. 8. Okay. Incredible. These might not actually help. Set all settings. Bro! That's insane. Complete this in under 4 minutes, 22 seconds. Jesus. I'm not doing that ever. For the entire duration of a Tuesday. Okay, bro. Maybe these achievements aren't worth getting. Let me in! Why is it lagging so much, bro? It's the Stanley Parable. It should not be lagging.
When Stanley came to a set of... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew
Why is it
perfectly
lagging
well.
so goddamn
Perhaps
much?
he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first.
Settings. Oh, it might be because I have VSync on.
Just to admire
Yep,
it.
there we go. 125. I don't like VSync. What? Blue. You need 5 pickles that would deep. What does that even mean, bro?
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all.
It has been.
Just to spend a few moments
What the
here
fuck
in this
is that?
immaculate, beautiful, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
It's tempting. Why is it lagging so? Oh, wait. It wasn't lagging. I just didn't move. Well, I'm tempted. But you know what? Fine. We'll be chill.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Wait a minute. Okay, narrator, you cannot. You've got to be joking, right? There's no way I'm not doing this, narrator. I'm sorry. There's no way I'm not doing this. You made food fire. I ate a shit ton of food today. More than usual, which is crazy because I'm a fat fuck. Not even gonna try and decipher what you tried to spell there.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office.
Because he
wanted
was a
to
stupid
wander about
bitch.
and get even further off track.
No, I don't.
So
What if
now
I go
in order
back
to
up?
Get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Okay.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
I'm sorry, narrator. Okay.
No, no, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
Huh.
It's clearly...
What the
Oh
fuck,
dear, would
Kelly?
you hold on for a minute, please?
Yeah, I'll hold on, narrator. I'll hold on my on.
Now, let's...
Kelly, I'm not even gonna
down,
give that.
Right, left, down, left, right.
Right, left,
okay,
down,
okay, yes.
right, left.
I've got it now. This
I did it.
story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay, I'll trust you, narrator. Nice truck you got there. Is this the end of the story, bro? No. No. Oh, I'm gonna get in the car. Let me in! Okay. What if I go this way? Oh. No, I don't want to beat the game. Okay. Wait, maybe this is the route you take to get the 422 speedrun.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet.
Oh,
this
okay,
is all
sorry.
a spoiler.
Sorry.
Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
My eyes are closed.
Okay.
My eyes are closed in real life.
We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole
No.
story completely unusable.
No, it isn't.
How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
No.
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track,
What if I do it again?
From the top.
No! God damn it. What if I do it
All
again?
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What if I take the
Stanley
exact
decided
same
to go to the
right
meeting room.
route?
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Can I rage bait him? Like, time to go left.
Wednesday-
Whoa, what the
Wait,
fuck? What?
No,
There's too many
I
doors.
restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over.
Guess I can't
fresh.
rage bait him.
Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did
No.
you move the story somewhere or...
No.
Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere.
Oh.
Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's
Okay,
find
which room looks the
story.
most cool? Oh, it has to be this room, right? There's no way to... Oh. Wait, haha! Wait, oh. Wait, haha! Let me up. I want to jump over, bro. Wait, is this just the same fuck? It is. God damn it. Sad fried pickle. Inner guilt. Everyone knows what you did.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on.
Oh,
I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Okay. Albert Einstein's playing Ultra Kill.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I don't know.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a
Alright, I
memo.
think we're good now. Now can I rage bait him? And there's no fucking doors. No, are you? Okay.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came
Okay,
from.
let me back then.
Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay. Let me in. What? I see that. 4B3. Coffee! This coffee's not usually spilled. Maybe it is, I don't know. Wait a minute, I know what it is. 456, that's a Squid Game reference.
Aha! I
Ooh,
knew
fire.
we missed something.
Ooh, blue!
The story. Here it comes.
Oh, this is some super liminal tribe shit.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Okay. No, are you seeing this shit?
Now this...
What?
Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all.
What the fuck?
Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Yes.
Do you remember, Stanley?
Yes.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
I win!
Congratulations!
Yay!
You put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job.
Yay.
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all.
No, you cannot take that win away from me. I just won.
Work for that
Okay,
win.
fuck you.
Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
How dare you?
Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time.
The door's gone.
Start.
The door's gone. Narrate.
All right.
The Stanley Parable Adventure line.
Lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure line.
TM.
Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Okay. You. I'm following the line. This is not normal, but okay. Follow the line. Follow the line. Follow the line. Ooh.
You see? The line knows where the story is.
Not even gonna ask.
It's over in this direction.
Ooh.
Onward, Stanley. To destiny.
To destiny.
Nope. Here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
It's
Simply
got
by
cookie
the act
clicker
of moving
achievement.
forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself?
Bro, what is this bitch tripping about?
That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not
Oui.
sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Oh yes, music. Oh, this goes hard. Ooh, this goes hard. Ooh, this goes hard. Bum bum bum. Oh, this goes so hard. Ooh.
cut the music.
Huh?
Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very
Ooh,
important.
okay, I'll admire it.
later
I'll
in the
admire it.
story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully.
Okay.
You won't want to miss anything.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 7, 8, 7. That's how we remember. Right leaf, 8, 7. Right leaf is 8, 7.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Why do pickles eat pickles? Ooh, that's factual. What? Line, this is the ending.
No, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through...
I loved you, Line.
No, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
God damn it. No, what you want me to do? This line's a bitch.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
Yeah, exactly.
We're intelligent people, right?
Yeah.
Why can't we make up our own story?
Yeah.
Something exciting, daring, mysterious.
Ooh.
This all sounds perfectly doable.
It does.
Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Yeah. Ooh, let's go. Me and you, narrator.
Yes, this is exciting.
Ooh, yes, it
Just
feels like
me
we're in the
and
back
Stanley
rooms.
forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything.
Super liminal type shit, bro.
Go wild. Use your imagination.
I want
Whatever it might be, Stanley,
superpowers.
I'm ready for
I
it.
want superpowers.
Oh, no, not you
God
again.
damn it.
Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor
I agree.
Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Okay. You dirty lines, am I right? Just don't acknowledge it. It's ugly and it smells bad. Don't look up at it, not acknowledging it. I know that was bait to make me acknowledge it and look up.
A choice.
Ooh.
We get to make a decision.
We get to make a
From
decision.
Here, the story is in our control.
Whoa.
How important we mustn't squander the opportunity.
I agree.
In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Okay.
Okay. So I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination
What is this bitch
corresponds
tripping
with the
about?
counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going?
Yes.
And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley. Our destiny awaits.
Okay. What?
Oh, hold up. What's this?
Huh.
Confusion ending. You're telling me
Ooh,
that's
wait.
what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to
Find a
restart the game
bookstore,
eight,
what?
8 times?
After a long time,
Really how
Stanley
all this goes?
dies.
It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide?
What do you mean no?
Why don't
What do you mean
I
no?
get a say in all of this? Is it really?
Oh.
No, it can't be.
Okay, I thought he
I
just
don't
got
want it
cut
to
off.
be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on.
I agree.
I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Okay.
And the timer
What if I restart the game?
stopped. Does that mean did we do it?
I think
Did
so.
we break the cycle?
I think so.
The whatever it is that made this schedule. How would we even know?
About.
Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
I'm gonna just chair.
So, okay. I
Bah.
guess now we just wait.
Boycott,
you know,
boycott.
I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree?
I do
I'm
agree.
not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
Okay.
Well, in the meantime, if you...
No! No! They killed him! Wait a minute, what if I do that exact same route again? Will it, like, bring back his memory? No. Stanley? Or narrator?
All his co-workers were gone. What
No.
could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
No,
Perhaps he had
you did
simply
not
missed
just
the
forget
memo.
everything that happened. Okay, we're doing this again. I'm bringing your memories back.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Come on, narrator.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the
Wake up.
employee lounge first,
Wake
just
up.
to admire it.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Wake up, narrator.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked
Wake
straight
up.
ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Narrator, you gotta remember this, right? Remember this? Remember this? It says the end is never the end, so what if
Stanley
that was a
didn't
fake
want to
ending?
go back to the office.
Ooh.
He wanted to wander about and get even further off track.
Remember, we have to
now
go
in
this
order to
way,
get
and then
back,
we
he
get
needed to
spoiled.
go, from here, it's, oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
Six,
It's
seven.
clearly... Oh, dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Wake up, narrator, wake up, please.
Now, let's see.
Please.
Right, left,
I don't want you to be
down,
dead.
Left, right. Yep, okay, yes.
Right,
I've got it
down,
now.
left,
This story
right.
is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to...
What do you mean, wake up?
Who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Narrator, wake up. This is a story.
All of his co-workers were gone.
I know
What could
this
it
is what he
mean?
said the first time.
Stanley
We need him to
decided
wake
go
up.
to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed
Wake
a
up.
memo.
Wake up. Wake up. Wake up, narrator. I don't think that light turned on before. I'm watching you. Then all the
Stanley-
doors are
Wait.
weird.
Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over. Completely
Wake
fresh.
up.
Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on.
Okay, yeah, I think that's an actual restart. God damn it.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Oh, what could it
Stanley
mean?
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Can I
No
climb
matter
up here?
how hard
I
Stanley
can climb
looked,
up here.
He couldn't find a trace of his
Ooh.
co-workers. At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until
Bro.
he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary.
This
into
is
the
very
nature of video
insightful and
game
has very good
structure
witty
and its
commentary.
examination of structural narrative
My eyes are
tropes.
burning.
So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be?
Yes.
Why don't we take a minute just to drink
My
it all
eyes are
in?
burning.
Okay, I'm over it now.
Please
what
take
do you
me
think?
back.
Are you sick of this gag
Y
yet?
yes. Actually not. Nah.
Ah, then in that case, we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question.
Oh, God.
What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have
Such a
taken the
cool
same
boy.
idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration?
Probably a good amount
and
of
this is
time.
Rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
What if I just sit here forever and ever? I'm sick of it now. Let me out. I know I can just do that, but I don't want to. I'll give him like 20 seconds. I'll give him like 3 seconds because my eyes hurt. Okay. He knows exactly what I'm finna do. Watch, he's gonna be like, sure you tried the other option.
What could it mean? Stanley
I
decided
swear,
to
if
go
it's
to
the
the
exact
meeting
same,
room.
I'm
Perhaps he had
restarting
simply missed a
instantly.
memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
My eyes!
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag?
Release me. Yes.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want.
I don't
like
care.
right now. You could have done it just then.
What if I... It's so tempting.
Now would also be an appropriate time to quit.
No.
Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
Okay, psychological torture.
There once was a man named Stanley.
This isn't torture, this is peak.
Considered so manly.
Ooh.
But the truth must be told. He was not very old and was quite particularly gangly.
No clue what that means.
What Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton.
Yeah, that's me.
He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function. Which is why he is in this parable.
He said the thing!
And lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable.
Do not make that sound.
You too will become...
Yeah, yes. It was beautiful. Oh, no, okay. You're still going. Ooh. Ooh, this goes hard. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. How is it being thy streamer? It's pretty streamerific. Okay, it's just looping now. Fine, I'm leaving. I hate you, Stanley. Or no, not Stanley.
All of his co-workers... please. Are you really just doing this for the
No.
achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No, 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 no. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5... When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, no.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and
Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I don't. I'm not even going to admire it.
The
Look
lounge
down.
was sublime.
Look down.
Art.
No more
But
admiration.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, I didn't.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
What if I just, like, wait, it's not in motion, so I'm allowed to jump from it, right? Ooh, wait. This looks like some crazy parkour shit. I know I can't jump, but, I mean, maybe I can, like, step on the painting, and then, like, walk across it and get up here. I kinda... There once was a man named Stanley. Stanley was not very manly. He was also staining it. Don't ask what I mean by that. Kill me!
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
I didn't leap from the platform.
Good job, Stanley.
I leapt
Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Thank you. Wait, is that actually an ending? No.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Perhaps I have simply missed a memo. Awaiting input. I can work. I can slave away. Input received. Do I have to, like, find other computers that say awaiting input? That's evil. Alright, which ones? Where are they? Where's the awaiting input ones? I want to find them. Ooh, I just found a new story, didn't I? Alright, where's another computer bow? Where's another goddamn computer? What? This isn't normal. This blue hallway is not usually here. Right, I'm not tweaking. Gotta get a bit. Alright, peace out, man. Merry Christmas.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Alright. Fine.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
What if I try to go this way? I love that I can make that sound.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh my god, is that hell? Did I just find hell? What's this? Wait, I can't. Let me read that. Hi, Lonnie. I wrote this in first period and left it in your locker on the way to school. It's what the cool kids are doing. I've decided. Write me back. Also, here's an idea for something to draw. 2 cats on a motorcycle. Hey, this is a good idea. What all the cool kids are actually doing is sewing each other's pages to their beepers. But I guess we're cooler than them because guess what, they can't put this on a beeper. What the fuck does this mean? I can't, like, interact with it, but I mean, it's cool.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished?
Good night,
his boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
Maybe I am crazy.
All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence
in a single moment for no reason at all?
None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
That room loops.
For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. "I'm dreaming!" he yelled. "This is all a dream."
I'm dreaming.
What a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
Agreed.
So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above
Wait, let
the
me.
ground.
Oh.
Then
Let me
he
get to the
imagined
garage.
himself soaring through space on a magical star field, and it too appeared.
Ooh.
It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's
Who
head.
the hell is the
One
narrator?
he was amazed he hadn't
guessing.
asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing?
Why is there a
and
voice in my head dictating everything I'm
now
doing
the
and
voice
thinking?
was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be?
Oh no.
Was Stanley simply
Mine
deceiving
hell.
himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
I'm gonna just keep walking, man.
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the
Oh, that
mattress on his
feels
back,
nice. Why can I still
the
see
fresh
slightly?
air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons.
Oh, you can see it
Please.
on the edge of the
It's
screen.
all I want.
No, it's
I
not.
want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life
Okay.
is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
That's actually sweet.
I am okay.
Amazing self-affirmation. Why am I still here?
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley.
Yeah.
I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please,
my God, why is
just
it red?
someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who
Let me
am
out, let me out, let me out.
And everything went black.
Oh, oh hell no, jet tripping.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other.
What the
She
fuck?
arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work.
What the
But on this
fuck?
particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she
What
knew.
the fuck?
Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind.
What the fuck?
I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life.
What the?
She had no time for this. So it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
What the fuck? I don't think I like that one.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers.
The end is never the
He
end.
never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others. So the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him. No matter how
The end
hard
is never the
Stanley
end.
looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
The end is never the end. 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 Ooh, this one. The end is never the end. 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 The end is never the end.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Let this, I'll touch everything. Ooh. Just to spite you, I'll touch even more stuff. The end is never the end. I'm going insane. Did you guys know the end is never the end? The D end is never the D end, except for when they are.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I did. But only because I think this computer's this way.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
I want to go in there, I don't trust that.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Oh, wait, computer. Shit, it's blank. Executive bathroom. Oh, yes, now this is what I want. Let me close the door. What? Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp. Can I go poo-poo? Going insane. Okay, I guess this is just for decor. We close the door, and then open it up. Ooh, shocker. Going insane. Keep it open. Why are you closing on me? It's like the only door in the game you can actually interact with consistently. More doors I can actually interact. What the fuck is that painting? Business strategy, shoot panda. Incredible. What the hell? Why do I have a crosshair? Okay, let me go up, I guess. Up. Beanie. Ooh, fire! Kevin McLeod, bro. No, I've never been in an elevator with elevator music. This needs to be like a more common real thing. The end's never the end. The end's never the end. The end's never the end. The end. The end's never never be, will never be. Stanley, did the narrator just say shit? Ooh. Is this the same exact place, bro? I am the most expensive. What if I go down? Wait, what if I send the elevator and get it out? No! I want to discharge the... Okay, bro. I changed my mind. I'm not waiting back in there, bro. It doesn't even move. What if I just close the door to the boss's office and leave? Can I jump out the window? Oh. Fine, I guess I'll progress the main story.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Yeah, if only I would have known 2845. Now, how could I know this? Wait a minute. 2, 8.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845. Two, 8, 4, 5.
Ooh, this has to be it. No!
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself.
Oh, I was gonna do it
and
as last
Stanley
move.
got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
What if I type it in correctly now? 2845. No! No, I didn't want 1. Alright, 2. Yes! Oh, I thought the narrator would be pissed with me. Oh. Can I fall? Oh. Oh. I changed my mind. Yeah, let me go up. Now. 2, 8.
Descending deeper into the building,
5.
Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
Oh.
This question would not go unanswered for long.
Then just go back up. Yes, it will. It will go unanswered.
Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me.
Yep.
Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
You'll see, Mr. Boss. Mr. Narrator. I'm gonna try and go all the way back to the start. Can I, like, just piss him off?
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office.
Wow.
Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has
No, this was
fleshed out
blacked
the
out
plot of
before.
the
It was
story
darker.
in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have. An incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow. I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
Same, Loki. Now what if I do it again?
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
He's not ready for my next move, guys.
Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor.
This is different.
Won't he?
This is different, right? I'm not tweaking. But what if I go back up?
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
I love rage baiting him, bro. But what if it's the boss's office again? I wonder what it'll be.
It's the boss's office. This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a time out here for a minute while I process this. Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No, wait. No,
Ooh.
I need more time to process.
Oh no, he's trying to age bait me. I won't fall for it though, this music's peak. Ooh. This shit goes so hard.
All right, I have fully come to terms with it.
Oh,
I have
wait.
made space in my worldview for
Just
this
wait for it. Oh,
astonishing
wait.
new reality. As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
Ooh. Don't call me master like that. Does it not work anymore? Did he take away my elevator?
Of course. Going back down in the elevator. How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before.
Whoa.
I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's
Whoa,
decision-making
hey,
is.
Joan,
A breath
don't
of
judge
fresh
me.
air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
You wanna see me do it again? Yum. What if I just keep going up and down, bro? Ooh?
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment.
Okay.
Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley.
Ooh, yeah, it is.
You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator.
Oh my God.
But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill. Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious.
I agree.
So fleeting.
I agree.
Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow?
It's gonna go like 1 inch a second.
There we go. Isn't this so much more exciting? You know,
Yes.
Stanley, it seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want
Agree.
big, explosive moments flung right in their faces from the
Exactly.
very
It's just too
moment
much.
the things get
Exactly.
started. But where's the tension?
My point.
Where's the trust in the audience to
I
build a
agree.
slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters?
Yeah, like me and you.
Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises? To have
Exactly.
to think and to anticipate and then to marvel at the eventual reveal.
Exactly.
This
It makes it
is
so much more
storytelling, Stanley. What you and
wonderful.
I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years.
I'd say
And it's really
decades.
all because of you. You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley.
Yeah.
I want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive.
Yeah, we want to feel
That's
alive.
why people like you so much, Stanley. Because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know? People look up to you.
Yes.
Which is why... Oh, I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference for you, so that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning. They really
like
look up to you,
bugs
Stanley.
in this elevator.
I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better. Oh, good, we're here.
Oh my god. What if I go back down? But what if I go back down? Oh, I can't. Okay, what if I step out and walk back in?
Okay, the room where we're holding the press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
Oh my god. Okay, I had to sit up for this. I have to walk in. Yeah. Okay, fine. Let me grab this person's bag because I'm a dirty thief. That is not the world's healthiest human being, bro. No way. We did it, the pyramids. I did not go to Mars. Liars. Ooh, yep, the Stanley. Wow, all eyes on Stanley. I know, this place is beautiful. World peace, baby. Stanley live on stage. That was the Minecraft door sound effect. That was the Minecraft door sound effect, bro. World's first sentient machine into stage.
Are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling.
Okay.
And what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry. You'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you, Stanley. Okay.
Thank you,
It looks like they're ready for you. Go get them.
There's gonna be no one out here. I'm calling it right now. It's gonna be like an empty audience. Never mind. Hey, everybody, it's me. It's me, everybody, the one, the only. Can I walk off stage? It's me, everyone. Hi. Hello. Yes, I know it's me. That's pretty bright, don't you think? Oh, that's a bit bright. What?
Someone was following Stanley.
What?
He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
Who? 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 They already who? But also, what the fuck? How do we get back here? And what is that new line?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, we're not just gonna walk past that. What? Someone was surely following Stanley. If he just checked over his shoulder at the right... What the fuck?
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Who's following me?
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office,
Whoa.
hoping he might find an answer there.
What the fuck? Okay, I'm not tweaking. He said that, right? I'm not tweaking, right? He said someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. Something like that. What the fuck? Go back. He was sure of it. Something like that. Checked over his shoulder at the right... Yes. What the fuck is this? What?
Someone was following Stanley.
What?
He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
Well, what the fuck? What? No, I'm not, bro. I just rewatched it. You can't convince
Coming
me.
to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Who's following me? What, is he just not gonna mention that? Ooh, awaiting input. Yes. Wait for it. I'm gonna hit the trigger and walk back out. Oh.
Stepping in.
Yes. Oh. So I see. So I see. I guess we going back down. Who's following me? I don't feel safe now. Why is the narrator not talking anymore? Like, he definitely noticed that I left the room. He stopped talking, but why is he just dead silent? I don't like this. And why are all the doors open now? These doors are supposed to close behind me. I don't feel safe anymore. Why is this door open? You are now leaving. Is the narrator not coming with me? 760 and dead end. Okay. Well, let's go. Well, guess we're walking up some stairs. Well, guess I just left the narrator. Did the narrator get lost? Maybe the narrator's following behind me and I trapped him in that room. Ooh, that's a real game theory. Well, guess we walk. How many flights of stairs are there? God damn. 758. 432. What? This is where I come from. That's door 437, the one I clicked a lot earlier. What the hell? Is this gonna be 437 too? Yeah, what the fuck? These numbers are going up, right? Yeah, 759. And then this will be 760. Oh, nope. Yep, 760. This is different, but that's the same. What the fuck? I feel like I'm gonna get jumped. Oh. Okay. Escape pod. Hello? 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 Okay, loading. What? Stanley, what? No, you can't just do
All
this.
All his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
You can't
Stanley
just
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Wait, here, let me go back to 437. That's where we saw it. What's through this window? What the hell? What the helly?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Huh. This game makes me feel like I'm going insane. What was that exit?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's
broom
office.
closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet.
Broom.
But there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Broom closet. Okay, fine, let's go.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
What if I debate him again? Wait for it. Ooh, wait for it. Ooh.
The moment he...
Bye-bye. Wait, now can I use the executive bathroom? This is what I didn't think about before. No, that the narrator's not wishing. Okay. Wait, why do I not have a reflection? I don't like that. Well, we going back down. Wait a minute. I remember he got super pissy and we went mentally insane when we came down here. But what if he's not with us now that we go down here? And the door's just not open. Is this still the same? Yeah, that's still the same. Huh. Well, I guess let's go back to the black room. What if I go to the broom closet now? Broom closet. Whoa. That scared me like 20 times today, bro. I don't want to walk up all the stairs again, bro. This is a game about a man named Stanley. And he would low-key Stanley. Alright, let's try it. Let's try and go again, but what if I, like, don't go through the emergency exit this time? Like, what if I just don't walk into that pod once it appears? Well, back to walking simulator. We gotta walk up 6 flights of stairs. So, chat, how are you doing now that we have to walk up 6 flights of stairs? How does this entertaining gameplay make you guys feel? Is this enjoyable? I'm going insane. You good? That's wonderful to hear. I'm gonna fucking pass out, I swear. I still gotta rewrap my injury before I go to bed. God damn it. Okay. We almost to the top. One more. It's still, I don't like not having the narrator, bro. I feel bad that I locked him in that room. Alright, I'm gonna wait for it to appear, and then I'm gonna not go in it. Like, what if I just leave? Oh my god, I'd have to walk all the way back down there to test this. When it might literally not change anything. Oh, okay, you know, let's try again. What if I don't walk into it? What if I walk, like, around it? No, I did not walk into it, bro. If this just resets again, I'm gonna die.
All of his co-workers.
Okay, you know what? Begin the game again. We're gonna try and do the speedrun achievement real quick. What the fuck?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What the fuck?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This was not what I was trying to do, but okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
I'm just gonna ignore that. I'm just gonna ignore that and keep going like nothing happened.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go.
I think I gotta get the normal ending for it. Let me try and begin again.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain
What?
started. And if it did, it stopped shortly
What?
after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
What the fuck is he talking about? Reset. I want a normal start, bro.
The meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again.
What the hell? Why is the narrator like tweaking out on me? There we go. Okay, that's a normal start.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm just why did he just start like making up new lines? I don't like that. The narrator might be schizo, and then he'll never be alone again. Like, bro, what the fuck?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Just trying to get that under 4 minutes achievement. See if I can with general ease.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
I think I have the route
Feeling
memorized.
a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
4258.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean, he wondered. Desperate for answers, he began turning the room over looking for clues that might unravel the situation, until at last he discovered a keypad behind the boss's desk. But alas, no code. For this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But
Like that's different, but okay.
Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
I feel like I need to reset to get the time at 2845. 2845.
All of his co-workers were gone.
2845.
What did it mean?
2845.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
2845.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
2845. 2845.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
2845. 2845.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't
just
healthy.
Let me go, Jin.
So he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
That's enough. Wow. I'm trying to get an achievement.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley
I feel like that's still fast.
Into the opened passageway.
That's still evil that the narrator did that to me. Two 845. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay, come on, we're almost there, we're almost there. Speed run, speed run, speed run.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Yes. But do I have the speed to find out? That's the real question.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Yes, me.
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job?
Yes.
That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
Yes.
It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yes.
But here was the proof. The heart
Oh,
of
I
the
forgot there's a
operation.
puzzle at the end.
Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the control.
Did I win? Where my achievement at? Where my achievement at?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Was it over?
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone else's
Stanley,
command.
bad news. I'm still controlling
Freedom
you.
was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go.
That's actually sweet.
No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation.
I don't know if I got the achievement. I'm not sure if that was fast enough.
Before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Yes.
And Stanley was happy.
I agree. Achievement, 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 achievement. Don't tell me. No. No, was I too slow? These are like one ending specific, bro. Well, everybody, this was a story about a man named Stanley. Yep, that was a story about a man named Stanley. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm gonna get off now. Merry Christmas. Happy Halloween. Jingle bell, jingle bell. I don't know what I'm talking about.